Yo, what is good, y'all, bro? What is good, y'all? We're back with another video, and today we're gonna be doing a video that we have not been, we hadn't done in a while. We're gonna be checking out the homie WrestleMania, and this is going to be, let me bring it up, major concern for Kevin Owens, John Cena, and John Cena changing. Oh, that's not saying change. That says chanting. Oh my God, I can't even say the word. Return gimmick, I think that's what it says. But we're about to see what the news is. It's basically the wrestling news. What's going around the news cycle today or this weekend. And yeah, man, this Saturday is Saturday night's main event. And yeah, man. I'm going to be doing them not here. I'm going to be doing them on TikTok. I'm going to do my reaction on TikTok because it's not canon. It's just a place to hang out. I mean, dude, we got John Cena versus R-Truth. So it's just a place to just hang out, watch some wrestling, and move on, bro. It's not going to affect anything that's going forward. So I will be recording it on TikTok. So make sure you go in the link in the description. It has the link to my TikTok, and I will have my reaction videos on there. So we're about to see what's in the news. With no further ado, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications. And let's get right into today's wrestling news, man. By the boy, WrestleMania. Y'all ready? Because I'm sure ready. Let's go.
What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with some more news.
Talk to me, WrestleMania.
Look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including is John Cena bringing back the ChainGang gimmick? The WWE title isn't on the line at Saturday night's main event. A lazy new WWE title revealed. Concerning news for Kevin Owens, the first pro wrestler to ever do this in history, is a former WWE star returning. Fans are upset at Logan Paul and much more. Be sure to subscribe
what are they not upset about?
Anything wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook.
Go check out the homie WrestleMania. Go hit the subscribe button, bro. Over there.
Now listen to the intro. We get straight into our first story. Our first story looks at John Cena bringing back an old gimmick. Now, our top story today takes a look at the possibility of WWE Champion John Cena reviving a classic gimmick. When Cena first turned heel earlier this year, fans expected Cena to reintroduce elements of his prior personas. There were even rumors at one stage that Cena would bring back the classic spin WWE title, but obviously that never occurred. A fan has now outright asked Cena if he would be interested in reviving his gimmick from the ChainGang era. This is what Cena had to say during the recent Philadelphia Fan Expo. "I'm so grateful for that CD you hold in your hand, and I'm so grateful for people that rep like the ChainGang. I think that's dope. I've just moved forward in my life, and I look back on that fondly. I don't regret it, but I'm just in a different place. The 48-year-old me would have got my ass kicked by the 26-year-old me. I promised myself I would never wear a suit. All I do nowadays is wear a suit. I don't know what love was. Now I have love and joy and peace in my life. You should always be curious and always seek growth. I believe we should never be the person you were yesterday." Sadly, Cena is evidently content with his current persona, and Cena makes a logical case as to why his prior personas should remain dormant. Would you guys like to see the ChainGang gimmick return? Next up.
Bro, imagine he come out there with a chain. I mean, we gotta admit though, Cena's in his 50s, bro, or he's almost in his 50s, bro. Like, bro can't just be doing whatever, bro. He can't. Yes, this is his final time, so we can take risks and have him do stuff. But he can't just do whatever, bro. I mean, bringing back the ChainGang will be a burst of nostalgia, but I mean, like, dude, what are we in, the 2000s, buddy? Buddy, we're still in the 2000s, man. That will only be a nostalgia pop. It wouldn't really be that good. So I'm glad that he turned down the whole ChainGang stuff, and it's just going back in history. Even though it is good to go back in history, but not with that. Not with that. Going back to gimmicks like that, bro.
John Cena talks Hall of Fame. Speaking of the WWE Champion, it's inevitable that Cena headlines an upcoming Hall of Fame class. Cena is one of the biggest names of all time, and there have been calls from fans to see Cena get solely inducted and have the entire night revolve around him and his legendary career. But Cena usually keeps quiet when it comes to the Hall of Fame. However, at that expo, Cena addressed whether he would like to be inducted in Boston. Cena stated that the Hall of Fame nod is out of his control, but if WWE ever offers the induction, he'll be grateful for the call. That's way beyond my control. I'm just going to show up when they ask me to, and if they ever do, and I'll be grateful for the call. Thank you very much for trying to keep me at home, though. I appreciate you. Respect. Respect. This is such a classy response from the WWE Champion, and it's entirely possible that WWE will induct Cena next year, as his in-ring career would have come to a close at that point, and this would act as a definitive end to his WWE tenure. Next up...
Yeah, bro. And you know, the only question is, once we get to April, or around April time next year, the only question that's going to be is who inducts them. I mean, you could throw in a lot of people, but I think the person that should induct John Cena is a man he just had a match with, and their final match ever, Randy Orton, bro. I think Randy Orton should be the one inducting John Cena, but John Cena 1,000%. He's just a humble guy, bro. Cena is a little too humble, actually. But he's a humble guy, but he's 1,000% going to be inducted by, he's 1,000% going to be inducted by Randy Orton, bro. Hopefully it's Randy Orton. I mean, it could be a Batista. That's it. Randy Orton is the answer.
The WWE title is not on the line at Saturday night's main event. There is some confusion amongst fans when it comes to Saturday night's main event this coming weekend. Following last week's SmackDown, WWE announced John Cena vs R-Truth for the show, and fans were led to believe that the match would be for the title. However, that isn't the case. WWE have confirmed through their socials, as well as on WWE.com, that the match will be a non-title showdown. Yet again, these Saturday night main event shows feel like glorified house shows. The WWE title not even being defended is really disappointing. There is discourse on social media that this is being done as R-Truth will secure a shock win over Cena, and he can even have Cody Rhodes assist him. However, it's likely that WWE don't want to be giving out WWE title shots for the sake of it, and they have little to no time to build up Truth as a credible threat for Cena's title. It'll be interesting to see which match main events the show this weekend. There is still a world title match on the card, and that of course being Jey Uso vs Logan Paul. However, with Cena being the poster boy for the entire event, it's possible that his match with Truth closes out the broadcast. Next up, concerning...
Bro, that'd be crazy. I think it should be the title on the line. I mean, dude, we know R-Truth was gonna lose, but it's just still... Hold on. It should still be on the line, dude. Like, come on, bro. We can run it back like it's Capital Punishment 2011. That terrible year, bro. That was a terrible year. That was actually a couple months before I started watching wrestling, bro. That was actually 2011 was a couple of months before I started actually watching wrestling, dude. But we can run it back to Capital Punishment. And I wouldn't mind them putting the title on the line, but I mean, you're just basically showing that Saturday night's main event is not worth anybody's time, bro. Saturday night's main event is just for the people in the building. It's a glorified house show, and that's why I decided that after the first Saturday night's main event, I decided I'm not gonna go out of the way and put so much effort into making an actual reaction video or like commentating video. I'm just going to be doing the videos on TikTok and uploading them on TikTok because I'm not wasting my time for them to just. We all know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? But I think it still should be for the WWE Championship. Kevin Owens
has been out of action since before WrestleMania 41 with a serious neck injury. Whilst WWE usually rushes talent into surgery, this hasn't happened this time around. According to Owens in a new video posted on X, he and the doctors are trying to work out the best way to proceed with his surgery.
Hey guys, so I haven't been around in a little while. I know a lot of people are wondering what's going on with my neck and the neck surgery and all that stuff, so I figured I would take today to update you all. We don't have a surgery date yet. I have not had surgery yet, despite reports to the contrary. We're still kind of trying to figure out what the best way to go about it all is, exactly what needs to be done. So we're kind of figuring that out still. So there's a lot of uncertainty, but hopefully in the next few weeks we get clarity and we do the surgery and then we go from there.
But this naturally influences Owens' timetable to return, and due to Owens still not undergoing the initial surgery, could be a long time before fans see Owens back in the squared circle once again. Next up, a lazy
Hey, bro, shout out Kevin Owens,
title
bro.
revealed. Now, as if WWE didn't have enough title belts, they decided to introduce another one. Last night, at the finals of the WWE LFG, The Undertaker was awarded the WWE LFG title for having the most mentees in the final episode. Well, the title design is basically the traditional WWE title with the WWE LFG logo randomly placed on the corner. The Undertaker looked less than thrilled at the design of the belt, and it's easy to see why. Fans are labeling the design as the laziest title design in years. The hilarious comments are already rolling in on social media. Next up, the first pro wrestler.
Yeah, I mean, dude, these titles they keep introducing, dude. I don't know, bro. I don't really care, but I don't know, bro. I do think that the LFG title should be a thing. But I mean, if they was going to the actual superstars. If they was going to actual superstars, then I wouldn't mind it because, giving them an award while giving them each an award for, doing good in LFG. And because I've seen some people in LFG have some time in NXT, bro. The people that have been cooking in LFG has been cooking in NXT now. So I think a title would be good, or some type of award thing, or maybe a ring or whatever would be good for them. But enough of these titles. And the title going to the Undertaker, I mean, I guess, bro. I really don't care about all these stupid titles, bro. Do y'all know who watches Speed? Exactly. Speed, exactly. Nobody watches Speed, bro. Nobody watches Speed on Twitter. I guess Speed's only for newer superstars, and I mean, not superstars, but newer fans, but nobody cares, bro. Get rid of that. They shouldn't have a title either. Speed shouldn't have a Speed championship either, bro. I don't know what they're doing, bro.
Ever do this in history?
And then they talk about something they don't got enough money.
AEW star Darby Allin. Yesterday it was officially announced that Allin had successfully climbed Mount.
Hold on, actually, they got enough money to create all these championships that's worth millions or thousands and thousands and thousands, but they don't have enough money to pay their actual superstars, so they have to cut them. Makes sense to me. But what did he say about Darby?
What did he say about the WWE LFG title for having the most mentees in the final episode? Well, the title design is basically the traditional WWE title with the WWE LFG logo randomly placed on the corner. The Undertaker looked less than thrilled at the design of the belt, and it's easy to see why. Fans are labeling the design as the laziest title design in years. The hilarious comments are already rolling in on social media. Next up, the first pro wrestler to ever do this in history. Congratulations are in order for AEW star Darby Allin. Yesterday it was officially announced that Allin had successfully climbed Mount Everest. In fact, he's the first ever pro wrestler to successfully climb to the top. AEW's official X account would release a news saying congratulations to Darby Allin for reaching the summit of Mount Everest. Congratulations to Allin and all the others involved for this incredible achievement.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't watch that company, but I will say, dude, Darby Allin, he just be doing stuff until he just dies, bro. He's just gonna be doing stuff until he just dies one day, because there's no way the stuff that he be doing and in the ring is just insane, bro. It's insane. And on top of that, the man wants to go up to Mount Everest and climb Mount Everest. It's like, yo, bro think he got unlimited lives, man. He think he got 9 lives.
Next up, Legend defends WWE's booking. There's been extensive criticism directed towards WWE's booking of Cody Rhodes. Fans were highly critical of the way they presented Rhodes during the WrestleMania main event versus John Cena, and with them now falsely advertising him every single week, some fans have even claimed that WWE is burying the American Nightmare. Former WWE Champion JBL has responded to these criticisms on his podcast, and according to JBL, WWE isn't burying Rhodes, WWE is protecting him for the sake of longevity. Oh my god, yeah, I remember back in the day, as they say when we're burying Daniel Bryan, he was on 5 episodes every single Monday night, Raw and SmackDown. Boy, that's burying him. I wish you would bury me too. Cody has been on everything. You gotta cycle him in and out for the longevity. Cody's gonna be fine. He spearheaded the most profitable era in wrestling history. Whilst JBL has a sound argument.
Boo! Wait. There we go.
Falsely advertising Rhodes for shows is an unusual move. It was even said by one fan in attendance on SmackDown last week that the fans were chanting for Rhodes as he had been heavily advertised. The fan even noted that WWE was selling new Rhodes merchandise specific to that city. Next up, a former champion.
Right, I tell you where he's at. Bro is in Florida right now, bro. Bro is chilling in Florida, man. That's where you can find Cody. Cody's in Florida right now. But dude, we're about to send the whole SWAT team out to Florida to find a Cody Rhodes, man. We gotta find Cody Rhodes, bro. Where is he at, bro? But dude, at the end of the day, he's on vacation, bro. He's been carrying the company for 2 years, basically 2 years straight. Ever since Roman Reigns stopped coming on a regular, he's been taking the mantle. He's been carrying the company. So, and he's been, dude. You know how much he's worked in the WWE house shows, regular shows, Raw, SmackDown, PLEs. I mean, dude, he was working a lot. So he deserves a huge break. But with all that being said, he needs to come back, bro. He needs to come back before I fully turn on him, bro. I'm on the cusp of turning on him because of what happened at WrestleMania. If you want to know what happened, if you want to know what I think, go back to my reaction to Cody Rhodes, to Cody Rhodes and John Cena on YouTube or on TikTok. You can go back and look at that video. But I need him to come back, bro. I need Cody to come back and stand on that business. Man. And if he don't come, and if he comes back, shaking hands, kissing babies, once again, like a politician, I'm gonna tweak out on him, bro. I'm gonna actually tweak out, and I'm gonna turn on Cody. I'm gonna be Cody Rhodes' #1 hater.
It's common knowledge that former women's champion Mickie James won't be on the second season of WWE LFG. James is said to be replaced by Michelle McCool, and it appears that James is eyeing up a new role, and that role could be within the creative team. James recently spoke to Denise Salcedo, and according to James, would love to take on the role. Yeah, I think I would say I would love that. We've just come to a time and a place where I feel we even thought that was possible for a female. You know, a lot of the times, there weren't a lot of females in those roles. I didn't have a lot of women to look up to, aside from people that I watched and knew were like my idols or, mentors and stuff. Wrestling fans have been pushing the idea that WWE has more diversity in the creative team, and James taking on the role would be a positive step forward for the company. James is a true veteran of the squared circle, and she's managed to see the evolution of women's wrestling over the past 2 decades. Having someone with the expertise of James working backstage would be invaluable to WWE and their roster, and hopefully someone within WWE takes up James on the lucrative offer.
I'm here for it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. They need a woman in the writings team. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it, bro. They need a woman in that writers team to book other women. I mean, who knows to book a girl better? Or who knows to book a woman better than an actual woman herself, bro? And we was talking about Stephanie McMahon going in and booking for the women and Triple H booking for the men. But if Mickie James go in there and book, I'm here for it, dude. Because I think that's the problem, bro. I think that's the problem of not having storylines be good that doesn't have a championship. You know what I mean? I mean, dude, there's a problem when Jade Cargill and Naomi was the first WrestleMania match with no titles involved. Just pure hatred for each other. So that's a problem, bro. And hopefully we can get somebody like a Mickie James, or it don't even have to be her. It just got to be just anybody. I mean, me personally, I think Stephanie should do it. I think Stephanie should take over the women's division. But we do need somebody to take over the women's division. And yeah, man. Because I'm sorry, Triple H, bro. But what we got with the women's division, It's not bad, but it could be a lot better.
Former WWE star returning. A former Divas champion, Alicia Fox, is
And I'm not
interested
talking
in
about
the WWE return. Speaking on the Gabby AF podcast, Fox stated that she would love the opportunity to have a run in NXT. I would definitely take the opportunity to go to NXT and do something. I would want to roll around with any and all the girls. There is one thing that comes to mind.
NXT.
Now being identified as Victoria, my whole experience has really changed. Fox last wrestled for WWE back at the 2022 Royal Rumble, but she has since made other appearances in wrestling, most notably for TNA. Next up, Logan Paul for Mr.
Hey, speaking of women, NXT has the greatest women's roster in the world. NXT has the greatest women's roster in the world. And I think, come on, bro. It got to be the main roster, bro. I think we should definitely build and book the main roster better. So, like I was saying, Mickie James, bro. I think we can try out Mickie
Mark
James.
Henry often has some outlandish pitches when it comes to pro wrestling, and his latest is no exception. On a recent edition of Busted Open Radio, Henry shared his pitch for Money in the Bank next month, and Henry believes that Logan Paul should win the briefcase. I would like to see Logan Paul in the running for the Money in the Bank. Can you imagine him with the Money in the Bank briefcase? A Paul winning the briefcase would be a highly controversial move, yet with the way WWE is booking their shows in 2025, anything is possible. And finally, WWE fans
Anything is possible. I'm here for it. I'm here for Logan Paul being the Money in the Bank. I think he's the perfect person to hold. He's actually the perfect heel to hold a Money in the Bank briefcase. You would want a heel like him to hold the Money in the Bank briefcase. So I'm here for him. Maybe not this year, but maybe next year. I'll do. If it is this year, if he has a qualifier match, because he is going to be there tonight. If he has a qualifier match or whatever to get him in the Money in the Bank, I would not be mad. And WWE benefits from him carrying around the Money in the Bank everywhere he goes, just like they benefited with him holding the United States Championship. You know what I'm saying? So, I wouldn't be mad about it. He would just have to pull up more often than not, which he is pulling up a lot. He does pull up to the shows, or like he's actually going to the shows a lot more often now. So that's great. With the schedule he's currently on right now, I can see him doing good with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Bro, what are they upset about now, dude? I hate people, bro. They always upset about something. Dude, the boys can't do nothing, bro.
Set out Logan Paul.
Boys
now,
can't do nothing.
Takes a look at the recent comments from Logan Paul, as WWE's Maverick has stated that fans were furious that he wasn't released as part of the recent budget cuts.
Yeah, bro, we're not doing this, bro. We're not doing this, man. But y'all mad because he wasn't one of... Hey, man, if y'all like this video, man, shout out to WrestleMania, dude. If y'all like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and turn up on notifications. My reaction to Monday Night Raw will be on tonight. Will be happening tonight. So go over to TikTok and check it out. My reaction to Saturday Night's Main Event will also be on TikTok. But my Money in the Bank reaction will be next week on YouTube, right here on YouTube. So, check that out. Like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell notifications, and I'll see y'all. If y'all don't pull up on TikTok this weekend, then I'll see y'all next weekend. And peace.